Hey everyone! We're officially 58 days away from the wedding, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what I'm doing to try to get in shape, just essentially make sure that I fit in my dress. I had my first dress fitting last week. Yeah, I think it was just last week. And I've gained about 30 pounds in the last year, so it'd been a year since I tried my dress on, so I've put on about 30 pounds since then, and I was really worried that it wasn't going to fit at all. Well, I was somehow able to get it up over my hips, and I really don't know how. They were able to zip it, but I was holding all of my breath. I was just like don't rip, don't rip, don't rip. And it didn't look as good as it did when I first bought it, and the dress is beautiful. I still have not seen a dress in bridal magazines or bridal shows I've gone to, and even on Pinterest. I haven't seen anything that I like better than my dress. So it was really a bummer that it didn't look as good as it did when I bought it, and it fit me. So, I've been watching what I eat and also working out, and I've been counting my calories. And I haven't been eating more than 1,200 calories a day, sometimes 1,300. But I've been burning a lot more than that, so I should be losing weight. But I haven't been. And if anything, I've been putting on a little bit more. So it's been really frustrating. At the beginning of the year, I was put on a new antidepressant. And almost instantly, within a couple weeks, that's when my weight really started to build. And so we thought that that was causing my weight gain. So after a few months of being on it, I was just so fed up with it. I was like, I'd rather be a little bit sad and not be putting all this weight on, because that's not making me feel any better about anything. So I just stopped taking it, and I thought, you know what, as soon as I stop taking it, I'm just gonna lose all this weight. I'm gonna go back to the weight that I was. Well, that has not happened. I haven't really lost anything. And it's not going the way that I thought it would. So I went to my doctor because I thought maybe there was some medical reason why I was putting on weight. My grandmother has hypothyroidism, so I thought maybe that's it. I've known other women who have it, and the first thing that they report is weight gain. So I thought I'll just go get checked for that. Everything came back fine. They checked my kidneys, they checked my liver, and everything is as it should be. So he recommended that I go on a paleo diet, which I'd never really heard of. And I also didn't know that paleo diet is short for the Paleolithic diet. So really how people ate in the Paleolithic era. I didn't know that that's, I don't really know too much about different diets. I just know eating well. I've never followed a diet plan. So he suggested the paleo diet. So I went to Barnes & Noble and I bought this cookbook. It's called Practical Paleo. And the reason that I picked this one, and by the way, if you go to Barnes & Noble and you look in the cookbook section, there are hundreds of paleo cookbooks. So I was like, I really don't want to buy 10 of these. I just want to buy one. So I spent a lot of time looking at each of them and comparing them to one another. And I like this one because, let's say that I did have hypothyroidism. Then there's an entire section of meal plans just for that. There are different meal plans for different, health considerations. So let me look at what some of them are. So there's ones for autoimmune conditions, blood sugar regulation, digestive health, thyroid health, multiple sclerosis and fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, neurological health, heart health, blah, blah, blah. So I really liked it because I'm just the kind of person where if you're just okay, come up with a healthy diet plan or healthy meal plan, I won't do it. I like this because it's already done for me. So I can just, open up to the page. And, okay, so last night we had roasted turkey legs for dinner. I really hate turkey. Like really with a burning passion I hate turkey. But you know what? I still tried it and ate it, most of it. And tonight we're having lemony lamb dolmas, which are stuffed grape leaves. And it gives you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, you know, like one of them was wild canned salmon. Like, yes, I'm gonna eat lamb tonight, and I ate turkey last night, which I hate. But I like can't go so far as to do the wild canned salmon. I just can't do it. So I skipped that. But there are like tons. See if I can. Doesn't really. But there are tons of other options that you can choose from, and they all reference page numbers, which is where in the book you can find the recipe. And they're all really easy. One thing I've noticed is that, you know, like I always cooked my vegetables with olive oil because I've always been told that olive oil is the healthiest option. Well, that's not part of the paleo diet, so we had to buy coconut oil and avocado oil, and unfortunately with the coconut oil, it makes everything taste like coconut. So I used coconut oil to saute some spinach the other day, and it was like coconut spinach, and it was really gross. So I'm going to try the avocado oil. I'm hoping I love avocados, so, you know, it can't taste but so weird. But it's been a really big change. Yesterday, for example, I had the worst migraine. I get migraines, but yesterday I had the worst migraine that I've ever had in my life. I actually really thought that I was going to throw up. I couldn't really get off the couch. I felt like crap. Like, I felt like I was dying. And I'm thinking that it's probably just, like, my body essentially detoxing from the crap that I was eating. And I wasn't eating terribly. I wasn't eating great. It's just a much different, like, a different, more pure form of eating, and my body is like not used to that. My body is used to eating processed stuff. My stomach has still been like kind of queasy today, and I really just think that that's why. This is only my 3rd day on this diet, and I've already lost 5 pounds. I'm working out too. I've changed the way that I work out a little bit. Instead of just doing like a larger stint on the elliptical or treadmill, I'm doing interval workouts, which is a better way to lose weight. So I've been working on that. I have noticed that on this paleo diet that I already have a little more energy. I still need like my 10 hours of sleep. Sorry, my dog's being weird again. I still need like the 10 hours of sleep that I've always needed, but I think that's just me, my personality. So my next dress fitting is on August 18th, and I'm really hoping that by then I could lose, like, I'll have lost 10 to 15 pounds. Goodness, Miles. Are you okay? He has really bad allergies. His eyes are, like, really red. I'm gonna have to give him an allergy pill. But I put peanut butter with it, so he loves it. I think that this paleo diet really, like, there must be something, like, really true behind it. I can still eat my favorite things. Like, I can still eat red meat. That's like my ultimate, like, favorite thing to eat. You really can't have like pastas. You can't have pastas or, gosh, bread or cheese or any of the things that I really love. But, you know, I'm doing this until our wedding, so I only have 58 more days to go. And it'll be something that I think I will continue to incorporate into my lifestyle even after the wedding. But, you know, I just want to continue to hopefully lose weight because my weight has been so stagnant. But like I said, I've already lost 5 pounds and it's only been 3 days. And like my weight literally would not move. They say to weigh yourself in the morning and weigh yourself at night and average the 2 numbers to get what your real weight is. And my numbers were always the same, day and night. They're the exact same. And now, like, I weighed myself last night, and I weighed 3 pounds less than I have been weighing. And this morning I weighed myself, and it was 5 pounds less than I have been. So, you know, it's just really encouraging, and I just can't, I don't know, it just blows my mind. So, anyway, if you're thinking of doing a paleo diet, I seriously recommend this book. You know, it tells you, oh, another thing. So, you know, like, a lot of diets say, oh, you should be eating, like, all day long, like, little snacks. Nope. This diet is 0 snacking. The meals are really small and really basic. So, like, for lunches, like, the other day I had lunch and it was just 1 chicken thigh. It was baked with coconut oil, but it was fine. And the only other thing it said to eat with the chicken thigh was greens, just plain greens, and a gluten-free salad dressing. That was it. I think that might have partially been why I felt so crappy, because I'm not used to eating, like, that little bit of food. But I used to always snack, like, because that's what everyone tells you to do, is, like, eat, like, all throughout the day. Just, like, little snacks. So I would snack on nuts, on, like, fruits and stuff like that. And that's, like, not what you're supposed to do with paleo. Like, the only nut that they suggest you eat are macadamia nuts. And at first, I was like, the only thing that I like macadamia nuts in are cookies. So, but that's out. Like, no cookies. So, yeah. Just only macadamia nuts. I think one of the recipes that I'm making soon has, like, sliced almonds in it, but it's just, like, a few, and then you bake it. But it's really different. For this morning and for tomorrow morning, I have made these pumpkin pancakes. Sound amazing. They're not. They're pretty weird. But, you know, I just try to keep telling myself that it's better for me in the long run. And, like, these look so good. I don't know how much of it you can see. But they're not, like, the consistency of pancakes because you don't put flour. There's no buttermilk. That's another thing. No dairy at all. No dairy. So, well, you can have eggs if you consider that dairy. So it's eggs, canned pumpkin, vanilla extract, pumpkin pie spice, cinnamon, baking soda, and butter or coconut oil. That's another thing. You can have butter, which is interesting. And it also suggests using bacon fat for a lot of your cooking. I'm like, isn't that worse for you? But apparently not. Apparently it's better for you than olive oil. No idea. So, these pumpkin pancakes, right? I'm, like, making the batter last night, and it's super runny, and I put the first, like, spoonful of batter on the griddle, and it just, like, goes everywhere because there's nothing to hold it together. So it just, like, runs all over the griddle, and it doesn't fluff up like a pancake because no flour, no buttermilk, and it was weird. So it's basically just like an egg, a floppy, weird egg, pumpkin flavored patty. It was, I gagged a little on it when I was eating it, but you know, like I said, just keep telling myself that this is healthy, this is what's gonna make me lose weight, and what's wrong with you? Miles. And to me, that makes it worth it. So, we'll see. I also think that I'm going to start vlogging maybe, like, as I make recipes, just, you know, to kind of go along with this whole getting ready for the wedding, like, weight loss kind of adventure. And I'm definitely going to be blogging though. If I don't vlog, I'm going to blog. So, yeah. That's basically all I have for right now. There's, another thing that I have been taking in addition to, like, the diet and exercise I was doing and I'm continuing to take now with this paleo diet is like it's a fat burner. So it increases your metabolic rate. So essentially, like, I'm sweating my butt off all day long. Like, even my toes sweat. And it is a little bit of an appetite suppressant. It gives me a lot of energy, which is good. Miles. So anyways, I take that every day, and I take water pills some days just to get rid of, like, bloating. But the supplements that increase your metabolic rate are actually like really good. Like they're not, it's just like a natural kind of thing. Like a lot of it's just caffeine. So anyway, that's all I have, and I'll either be doing a vlog of, you know, cooking some recipes from this Practical Paleo cookbook, or I'll at least be blogging, and I will be keeping track of my weight loss to share with you, and hopefully it's somewhat significant and I can fit my dress and look pretty in 58 days. So anyways, I'll talk to you soon. Bye!